Hello guys, today we are going to clear the Commune event and we're going to get a tactical backpack. Yes, it's been a long time since I wanted to clear this event and I'm going to use a couple of M16s, some shotguns of course. This event is definitely a hard event, especially when you have to do the nightmare difficulty. And yeah, of course, as you can see, a ton of good reward here, a tactical backpack for only 1000 points, one extremely rare weapon mode for only 600 points, so definitely an insane event. So here we go, let's start the first ritual, which is going to be the purity ritual. So it's only going to be animals, a couple of animals here. Don't call Peter, guys. Make sure that Peter doesn't watch this video. We are going to kill boars, bears, alligators, everything here. So, as you can see, I'm using a ton of weapons here. M16s especially. You can also use like UZs and shotguns and AKs, but it's not a beginner friendly event, definitely not. You have to spend a lot of guns. So here we go. The first wave has been completed. It's time to complete another ritual. Here we go. So the second ritual, same thing, the same enemies, of course. Nothing is going to change. We just have to defend the deer from the animals, and that's it. Most of the animals are easy to kill. So there is normal boars, normal bears, and normal alligators. And then there is rabbit versions, which have more health and do even more damage. So I prefer to kill first the normal versions of the animals, and then I will leave the rabbit version at the end. For example, here I'm killing the alligators first, and then I'm going to deal with the rabbit alligator. I think it's better like that. Here we go. Second ritual is done. Now we have to complete the final one. You also have to bring a couple of medkits here. You will use a ton of medkits and you will not even notice. Like, these enemies are going to deal a lot of damage since there are a lot, especially in other rituals. As you can see, they are doing some bleeding damage, the wolves. And so you have to spend a couple of bandages here, or at least medkits if you have. Here we go. Now I have to deal with the bears. And then we have the alligators, and we'll be done with this first day of the Commune event. Of course, we will have to spend another day here. Here we go. 30 ritual completed. And of course, we ran out of the 3 rituals. Now we have to pay 25 coins in order to start another ritual, but we don't have that here. So let's go to second day. And here we go. This time we have the fortification ritual in the nightmare difficulty. This one is a bit more dangerous, a bit more difficult. There is raiders here, which they have a couple of weapons. Not anything special like Glocks or something like that, but they do have a couple of weapons like machetes, katanas, skull crushers and stuff like that. So you have to be careful. They might kill you in an instant if you don't pay attention. But of course here I'm using AKs and they are easy to take down, as you can see, when you are using this high caliber weapon. And of course you have to use a couple of bandages as well, a couple of medkits. And overall you just have to be careful and look at your health, otherwise you might quickly die. Here we go, we have completed the first ritual. Now we have to do the second one. And here the recommended weapons are Genesis weapons, but I don't like to waste Genesis weapons in other areas other than the hard mode of the portal hub. I don't know for you guys, but for me, I try to save as much Genesis weapons as possible because they are hard to get. Here we go. Let's deal with this wave. Okay, here we go. One last wave left and we'll be done with the second ritual. Yeah, as I said before, they don't have a lot of weapons. They mostly have melee weapons and a couple of crossbows or even zip guns, and that's it. So here we go, the third ritual. As usual, nothing too much, nothing special. We can deal with them easily. They have baseball bats. Here we go, the third wave is already done. And my armor is getting a little bit damaged, so hopefully I will be able to complete this ritual without the armor, of course, because otherwise I might die in an instant. So here we go, the last wave is here, and this is the final one. And here we go, final guy, here we go. We completed the fortification ritual, everything is completed, and we need 25 coins, of course. So now it's time to get the rewards, of course. Here we go, let's go to the stand. And yeah, look at this, 1000 points, one tactical backpack. Let's get it. Here we go, finally. I have a tactical backpack after years of waiting. Woo! Woo! Yeah! Military backpack. Bye-bye, military backpack.
Trash!
You have to take advantage of this event if you want to have a tactical backpack. Look at this. Even the dog is happy, rolling on the floor. Here we go, guys. Thanks for watching. That was it for the video. Bye-bye.